Good morning, Crossroads South, and happy wet, yucky Monday. Welcome back. It is Monday, October 13th. It is an A day today. And, even though it's a little yucky this morning and it probably won't clear out until tomorrow afternoon, we're actually pretty lucky that we did not get hit as badly as the Northeast is getting hit for this storm. We were expected to have worse winds and a lot more rain, so we're sort of lucky, and we certainly need the rain. Those of you who are interested in climate and all sorts of things like that, we definitely are in a spot where we need the rain, and our grounds are definitely thankful that we're getting nourished today and tomorrow for this rain. So while it's yucky for us and it's hard to stand out at a bus stop and we're wet and all that stuff, our environment certainly needs it. So we'll keep going, and we'll just keep in mind all those people that are at the shore and like I said, the Northeast who are getting hit by this storm a lot worse than we are. Okay? So let's get started. We're back for another week. Let's talk a little bit about schedule. This week is only 4 days. We have off on Friday. Well, you do. Us as teachers and educators, we are still in school on Friday because it's a day of school for the teachers and the adults. They're going to be doing a lot of learning themselves. It's not just students. We're also ongoing, forever lifelong learners. So Friday is a day for us to do some professional learning and to get ready for you and to be the best that we can. So while you're enjoying your Friday off, we will be in here and all of the adults will be learning. So we look forward to that on Friday. Let's talk again a little bit about schedule. Next week, we have another Spirit Week coming up. Now, we actually have off on Friday, and then we have off the following Monday for Diwali. I think Diwali, and you'll have to correct me, is actually on Tuesday, but when our school calendar was done, they had it listed for Monday, so we're off on Monday for Diwali, and Tuesday is actually Diwali. So check me on that. You can send me the information, but we are off of school on Friday and Monday. When we return, we have a Spirit Week. It is New Jersey's Violence Awareness Week, and we're going to start with some spirit, and we will come back on that Tuesday with pajamas. So get your pajamas ready. Wednesday is going to be Unit T Day, which means that you'll show your unit's pride. And then Thursday is I can't see any school violence, which will be Camouflage Day. Mr. Kimmick, that's his favorite dad joke, is to go around and go, I can't even see you because you're in camouflage. And then Friday again will be Black and Gold for our school spirit. So I'll remind you of this later on, but since we have a couple of days off, I just wanted to get it in your mind for your planning. Let's see. I also want to talk a little bit about sports. So on Friday, our field hockey team was the only one playing, and they had a big win, 2-0. So congratulations to our field hockey team. And I also wanted to acknowledge that winter sports, your sports forms are due soon. Winter sports are things like wrestling and basketball. Those are the two major winter sports that we have. And if you wanted to try out for the team for basketball or be on a wrestling team, which takes everyone, there's no cuts. You can certainly do so, but you have to have all your health forms ready. So health forms are due October 24th. It's early. So you need to make sure that you have an updated physical. And if you're not sure, you can either go to our nurse's office and get the health forms there, or on the VPO, if you go to the Parent Hub, there is a link there to the entire athletic handbook, which has the health forms that you need. Okay. So again, that health form packet is due October 24th. And if you already had a physical this summer, you just have to provide the up-to-date documentation. You don't have to go again for a physical. All right, so hopefully that helps. Now, I'll conclude the announcements today with a special announcement about today being a day that we recognize across the United States for 2 reasons. So today, many communities across the United States recognize Indigenous Peoples Day, which is a time to honor the histories, the cultures, and the ongoing contributions of Native and Indigenous peoples. And many places also observe today as Columbus Day, which marks a voyage to the Americas in 1492. When I was in school, I remembered in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue, and that's how I remembered the date. Today is a chance to learn from multiple perspectives and to show respect for the people who were here long before that voyage and the people who were brought over by Columbus's voyage and are still here today. So we just wanted to make sure that you knew about those 2 days, and we'll take a moment to maybe learn something new today. I know in 7th and 8th grade in your social studies classes, you're learning about the indigenous people that were here and native to our particular area of the United States. So let's use today to listen, learn, and treat each other as always, and our shared history, with respect. All right, folks, that concludes the morning announcements. Please stand for the salute to our flag. Here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Have an awesome day, Crossroads.